Right? You find yourselves gathered, a small, some would say, elite strike team, grabbed together from numerous monk schools for a particular task. The Mausoleum of the Forgotten has gone quiet. No church has gone to investigate. No warlord is concerned. The Mausoleum of the Forgotten is a central pathos and religious center for those with a history of attending, being a monk, knowing of the monk, and of Gok Tengri's teachings and way of life. You have all arrived from a great distance to this location, thanks to a splinter group of druids from the High Grove. The High Grove druids are those that tend to the Holy Peach Tree, but they themselves do not more thoroughly worship the Eight Emperors. In this group, arriving essentially one at a time, but at the same time, the person leading this group is Sun Soul Master Guan Bo, bugbear in his late 60s, wearing nothing but a tattered gi that looks like has seen combat just recently. You also see Fu Makoto, Master of the Humble Elephant, and Wei Daichi, Master of the Devil Form. Also bugbears. As you all come up to the circle where one of the high druids is standing, waiting around this in this more open tent with a wooden desk that has been formed from a couple of plants that have nestled together with paperwork on top.
Is Sun Soul leader Guando, is he also bugbear?
Yes, all three masters are bugbears.
All right, cool. All right. Who's in the room with us? Is it just those three and us two?
The three other masters, you two, plus some druids have just stepped out. So standing in the center of this open tent is the high druid.
Yeah, wow, okay.
A very old looking goblin. He's green now, like hard leathered skin that kind of looks like bark of a tree. He's just going over some paperwork. And as the small conversation stops, muttering to himself, he looks up and he goes, "Hey, thank you for taking on this task."
Most welcome.
I'm sure you all, none of you know each other, so please get the pleasantries out of the way before we get into the serious business.
I look around. Well, allow me to start. My name is Julius Verbatim, and I am a monk of the Way of the Bestial Mimesis. And you all are?
Master Guan Bo speaks up first, and he goes, "I'm Master Guan Bo of the Way of the Sun Soul, and I will be leading this group unless there are other members that'd like to put their hands up." He waits. The other two masters don't put their hand up.
He doesn't say anything.
A more elderly bugbear, probably in his late 40s, who is in a more laxed style. He stands sort of like a casual thing. This seems very like another day at the office sort of situation for him. He goes, "I am Master Fu Makoto of the Humble Elephant. Thankful to be picked and part of this delegation. Nahu,
Am I the last one?
this in a way, but also you would know with them saying where their schools are from, that these are the monk schools that have accepted to partake in the organization or the Shenzhen Jiao. Jian Jiao.
Yeah, I'm just fucking guessing that spelling, but I think I've got it.
That's fine. It is a new unified conglomerate of monk schools who more formally centralized way of governance between themselves and to create a more unified front against the forces that be. The youngish looking bugbear, probably in his late, maybe mid-20s, goes, "Ali, I'm Master Way Daichi, Way of the Devil form, or Way of the Devil. Pleasure to meet you."
Neo won't even really step forward, but like, I'll Neo. Is it form? Yeah, form of the dragon. Yeah.
The Guanbo speaks up and goes, "I have heard of you, Nahu. I've heard that you survived the attack on Chengdu."
Did you really?
Yeah, barely.
We are thankful that you are with us still. And I am very much aware of your quest that your Grandmaster has put you on. The High Druid goes, "Right, well, the meeting we are here for is to, one, test out if we can actually work as a team, so to speak, if the unified monks are going to work with either our assistance there or not. If we can work together to solve this sort of issue, then it's essentially a green light and a way forward. But it's more than just a test. You are all masters of your craft. And for this particular situation, masters are needed indeed. We haven't heard from the insides of the Mausoleum in 2 weeks. Any attempts to enter the Mausoleum have been met with uncertainty, because those people don't come back. No guards or posters outside the Mausoleum. What we do know, or at least old knowledge information, is that Grandmaster Fo Bukan, Way of the Eternal Eclipse, was last seen entering the Mausoleum exactly 2 weeks ago. The nature of his visitation is up for speculation, but a hard guess would be that he was after a string of guerrilla factions working against us.
Oh, God.
Out of game. Has the High Grove Druid given us his name?
No.
All right, cool. I want to ask for that, but I won't do it now.
God damn.
So, under leadership of Master Wambo, you'll enter into the Mausoleum, find out what's going on, what happened to the Grand Master, and then return back to here with us, with which we will get out. The same way we all got in.
If it's all right to speak quickly, High Grove. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
And you won't.
All right, well that's more than fine. I understand. If I may ask, with the Mausoleum, has the attempts to enter been futile, or have people entered it and haven't been heard of since? Or has it just been since Grandmaster Duyubo Khan has been then?
Grandmaster entered 2 weeks ago, correlating with no more news or information coming out.
Right, so no one's attempted to...
We have sent people inside the mausoleum.
Right.
None have returned.
Okay, none have returned.
And nobody has left. Now, we have put out contacts within the Fae to see if they know anything, and we are waiting on word from the High Queen to see if it has anything to do with Fae or Fae-like nature. And if it is, that's greater assistance on our behalf. And if it's not, extra bit of concern.
Do you believe it is? Like, I feel like, is that, I guess, talking to her, or is that a shot in the dark?
No, it's not a shot in the dark. As you are aware, the more religious zones of Arkhosis are heavily entwined within the Fae. The connections and barriers are almost hair thin.
Of course.
But that raises an insurmountable amount of questions. In that it creates uncertainty. The Fae have been kind to us, thanks to our earliest history and our ancients, but as times change, so do they, and time in the Feywild is a fickle thing.
I believe it doesn't exist. Alright, well, I will save my questions for when we get closer to the museum.
There you go. Does anyone else have any questions? The 3 bugbear companions shake their heads.
Shakes his head.
There he goes. Very well then. I'm going to attend to some paperwork. We wait for the High Queen and then we'll go from there.
Alright.
Bugbears bow and leave the tent, and then they start to just light spar amongst themselves.
I bow also, and I go and view them spar. And
View them
talk
what?
monk shit. Yeah, view them sparring, like they're doing like light sparring.
I was like, spa?
No, I'm not watching them have a bath.
Fucking hell.
I also like to bath. I can't get my back.
I need to get my truck. Wait, you're the elephant guy, yeah?
Yeah. From our other game that he escorted us in the cart. This is Julius.
Okay.
I try to I just kind of like watch them spar and like see if I can learn or pick up any like cool techniques they're doing that are different to the mimesis.
Yeah, the techniques are on the service level. All the techniques are the same. Mm-hmm. A set of structured unity with which the basics of Gok Tengri's teachings are taught throughout every school.
Of course.
But when they start to include the individual aspects of their ways, is the more individualized and pinpoint natures of what they are capable of. They don't really speak much to either you or Nahu.
Yeah.
They kind of just, in a strange way, it's actually roll an insight check for me, please.
Can do.
You two, Matt.
Okay.
Fucking anyway better.
Fucking
I'm
hell.
looking at insight.
Yep.
Thank God I got a +4. That's a 10, mate.
Insight. Where the fuck are you? 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Until Bruce in the fights.
Sparring away, nothing
Nothing special.
out of the nothing special. There's a small bit of commotion from behind. You guys turn and look, and entering this sort of now structured grove that the druids are starting to create. Walks in a woman of elvish appearance, pale white skin, hair deep silver, ears pointed and then crooked, like a 90-degree like angle.
Yeah, wow.
Being accompanied by 4 fairies.
Oh, wow, okay. I tend to name him like, do you think that's the Fey Queen?
Maybe.
Yes.
Seems like it.
She is very, is she pretty?
Yeah, she's a bit pretty. Yeah.
Oh, she seems quite pretty.
If not a slight unnatural look, as her eyes aren't like the mortal races. Her eyes are one color.
Yeah, wow. That's cool. That's scary.
It's a hag.
Does she have any seaweed hair?
No, just
That's good.
straight.
Hey, don't metagame.
We're a bit far from the ocean, Mike.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, cool. I just kind of watch her just walk in and distracts me from the fight, or from the spa.
She turns off to go towards the open tent where the high druid is, and one of the fairies plucks off and makes her way to your direction.
Before she gets here, I turn to him like, I think she's coming our way, and I go, give her a big wave.
She flies up and she goes, "So I'm to accompany you into the mausoleum."
Fantastic. Do you have anything you expect to see when we get there?
No, this is the first time I've been out on such an expedition.
Oh, right. All right. Have you been to other places before?
My home?
Yep. And anywhere else?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Did you say this was a fairy?
Sorry, Matt?
Did you say this was a fairy?
Yes.
How big are fairies in this? Because I'm picturing like Tinkerbell size.
She is about 10 inches tall.
Oh, wow.
That's just
It's Tinkerbell size.
Tinkerbell, fuck.
It's just me like my trunk and like just fucking just tearing down the barrel of fucking...
10 inches tall. Her wings are like luminescent butterflies that, like, as they flutter, they don't hold a solid form. They like shift.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can see through it. The pattern on the wings themselves, those of tulips and dandelions that look like they're, as she bats her wings to hover in the air while she talks, they look like they themselves are going backwards and forwards in a non-existent wind. She's wearing this sort of like singular one dress that looks like it's made out of the outer layer of multiple roses that have been stitched together.
Oh, wow, okay.
And she's got like a short tied hair, but her hair is tied with like some form of string.
That's cool. I was like, whoa, it's glad that you're with us on your first expedition out. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Juniper Berry.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Juniper. My name is Julius, and this is Nehu.
Hello.
Hey.
Right, well, do you have your friends with you as well?
No, they have got their own tasks and jobs to do. This is my first mission that the High Queen has given to me. My sisters are much more experienced.
Right, so they've done many expeditions, I assume.
Yes, they have been to more than just the home.
Oh, well, isn't that good? Well, we're just here watching this small little practice here. Feel free to watch if you'd like.
No, that's totally fine.
Alrighty then. Well, do you have an idea when we were to head out?
Yes.
Do you think you're going to be fine on this, or we don't know what we might find?
I have no idea. This is my first time.
Okay. Stay behind us.
My main purpose is to help identify any portals, connections, way lines within the mausoleum that may connect to the Feywild?
I know you've never been out before, but do you think we will find one of those? Do you think the chance is high?
Oh, yes.
All right, cool.
I say the chance is very high. There are naught but 53 portals to the Feywild within this domain itself.
Right. Well, that's good to know.
Have you ever been to the Feywild?
I don't believe so. No, I've heard it's a lovely place, though. That's where your home is.
Yes. It's a wondrous place, full of vibrant colors, sound, and music.
Right. And how do you find Arkhosis?
Gloomy and dull.
Well, well, that's fair, I guess. If you'd like, I'm quite a bit of a painter myself. I've got a small little one I've been working on. If you'd like to see it, it's got some good colors in it.
Yes. My father was a painter once. I would very much like to see and compare.
Well, I'm sure that your father's probably going to be more of a refined work, but I can see what I've done. Take my bag off, and I pull up a painting of a valley and some mountains and some trees. As you can see, I've used quite a heavy amount of green and blues and a yellow for the sun. What do you think? And I hold it up in front of her.
She goes, wow, this looks way better than what my dad can do. She pulls into like this satchel pack that she's got holding on that looks like it's made out of like hardened soil and just like earth that's been formed into a satchel. She opens it up, pulls out this like a bit of paper, and she goes, put out your hand.
My trunk might be a bit more tactile, and I put my trunk out to leave it out.
And she comes up, and Nathie, you see as she like her hand is like super fucking small onto Julius's trunk, and you can feel
Long trunk. I got him.
God damn it. You feel her place this item on your trunk. She flies back a little bit. She waves her hands over it, and the paper grows into a normal sized scroll.
Oh wow, that's cool. And I like hold it. I get my two hands and I open it up.
It's literally a stick figure of a man under a badly drawn tree.
I go, well, this is quite artistic, if you ask me. I think your father's done a good job.
He just finished it. He's been working on that for 33 moon cycles.
33 moon cycles.
Yes.
Would you have any idea of what that translates to? Occlusion time?
Full moons.
33 of them.
Yes.
Right. Well. I roll back up. Tell him that he's done a great job. And I hand back the large size paper to her.
No, it's yours now.
It's mine. Oh, well, that's very nice. Do you mind if I, sprazz it up a little bit?
Well, you can do whatever you want with it now.
All right. Tie it up. Put my bag next to my other painting and my painting supplies. Put a bag of back on my shoulder. Well, that's a very lovely gift from you, Juniper.
She goes to say thank you until she's interrupted mid thanks by a ear-piercing scream from the center tent. The High Druid, you turn and he is floating up in the air. A tree branch is sticking out of his chest, and then his body explodes with a expansion of tree branch. The Fey Lady is sprayed with blood. She screams. The rest of the druids turn. The three bugbears stop sparring. And then there's silence.
They was springing into action, and he's running to investigate. Ready to fucking punch someone.
You sprint towards the tent. The three fairies with the lady just speaking a language you don't understand, but it's very fast, very anxious, very scared. The Fey lady is doing her best to like keep calm and like wash the pieces off her. Nahu, you see that the branches of this tree, the tree itself, what would have been a nice brown oak, you can see the design of the tree, but it's starting to become a sickly green. The tree itself starts to decompose and pus and bubble. The other druids rush in and cast a spell and destroy the tree.
Can I?
I'm just gonna try and keep the ladies away from all that shit.
Can I spend a key point and use my inner eye, and which will allow me to see things that are in. I've essentially got 10 feet of blind sight. And I just want to kind of like get out to where Nehu is and just kind of look around to see if there's something that is unseen.
Yeah.
All right. Use one.
You coming up, sense the implication, like, shock, master instincts kick in. You come up, spend the instance, and you just feel it. Close your eyes, sense what's around, and leaving that 10 feet off to the direction of the left, tail end, there was something there.
Right. I've used my inner eye. Over there, there's something that's left. Not in that voice. I don't know why I changed the accent, but I yelled that out. I said, I know that something just left us over there. And I will sprint that way. Try and keep an eye on it.
All right. How long does this last?
Technically, you gain a blind you get a blind sight with a range of 10 feet until the end of your next turn. So I guess then it's 6 seconds, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You come up, you know how long this lasts, pop it, just leaving that, like the back foot. There was something there, and it's a case of within the 6 seconds, you are coming up behind it. And like you can tell, like it's trying to get away, not fast. It's trying to stealth it out, but it doesn't realize whatever it is that you are aware of its presence.
Right.
But you don't know what sort of presence it is.
Yes. Okay. 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 So I can sense it, can't see it, right?
Correct.
All right. Two things I'd like to do. I'm gonna fucking just javelin throw my quarterstaff towards it.
Yep.
And second thing is, it does say the range of this blind sight increases when you reach certain monk levels, as shown in the unarmored movement column of the monk table.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what that means. If it means each level up I have, it's plus 15 feet, but that doesn't make any sense. So I'm assuming it's 15 feet at my current monk level.
Give me 1 second, Michael.
Not to throw a rule at you, but
No. I love the rules. I love the rules.
You think
Where
they've
would
got
we be?
a replica or toy or whatever of the Fairly Odd Parents book of Da Rules?
The rules. The rules. Give me a second, Mike. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We need bestial mimesis.
I'm pretty sure it's a bestial thing.
I completely forgot because I haven't played Nave in so long that I have a playlist for him, and it's all just Naruto soundtrack.
That's cool.
It might just be a
I
monk.
don't have one for any other character though.
Yeah. I'll have a quick Google as well.
Can you what is it called?
I think you must have got it because it's when I googled it. It's Way of the Inner Eye, but it's in my thing here.
Why you guys do that? I really need a person.
Yeah, man, that's fine.
Do you want me to send you what I've got here?
Yes, please. Yeah, because I know Bestial Mimos is one of my things, but I just can't.
Because yeah, I've got Agile Trunk, Tranquil Focus, and the Inner Eye.
In an eye.
Is that one of my pick? Is that one of my things that I chose?
Yes, I think it's one of those.
Yeah. Because I've got my bestial styles in the section here.
Yeah, that's fine. So in regards to showing the unarmed movement column,
Yes.
um, it is essentially whatever that unarmed movement column says. That's what the
Right. Right. So I think we've got
That's-
15 feet at the moment.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. So I can see a little bit extra. Let's get sweet. I'm just going to go fucking pick up the quarterstaff and just hoof that fucking thing towards it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do I roll?
Yeah, roll for attack for me.
Alright. That'll be 12 plus 5 is 17.
That hits.
Alright, sick.
You throw the quarterstaff, ascertaining where it is. It strikes whatever it is in the back. That kills whatever concentration it was holding. The invisibility dies, and with that death of invisibility, releases the smell of sulfur.
Oh no.
Fills this air and around, and revealing a creature. 4 legs, a body of a malformed man. 3 arms that stretch out from the sides and the middle, and a head that is both the same back to front.
Fucking hell. I'm genuinely like horrified when I see it. I go, what? Here! And I like just shout out for it to I found him.
Now he's going to run right over.
Nahu and Master Guan Bo are there nigh on instantly. Master Guan Bo does the kata and does a burning hands into the skull of this creature while it's been smacked on the ground as it attempts to get up. What would you like to do, Nahu?
Wait, so is this thing flailing around and looks like it might be able to go? Does this guy pretty much just have it?
You think Master Guanbo might have it?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna like stand near it, kind of just in case. But I trust he's got it. He looks like he's got it handled.
Yeah. As he bursts this burning hands into the head of this demon-like creature, it attempts to get up, So he powers the burning hands up even more, and it just torches the ground underneath. The creature itself stops struggling, burns to ash, and then in a burst of flames is gone.
Wow. I got to Master Guanbo. I pick up my staff if it's not cooked up and burned.
No, looks perfectly fine.
Pick up everything, and I go, "Do you have any idea of what that was?"
My money, Master Julius, is a demon.
What? Why would a demon come and kill the? It was the High Grove that died. Yeah.
Yes.
Why would they kill the High Grove druid?
Uncertain. The logic of demons is unfound and unwarranted. They serve no cause. To be honest, I rather wish we were working with devils now.
Well, it's lucky for us we have a master of the devil form, correct?
You look over and he throws a wry smile your way.
I like this guy.
Well, I kind of like flick back and I kind of like look towards the High Queen. High Queen, is that what she's referred to?
You don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna say High Queen. Should we speak to the High Queen of the lady with the fun eyes? Should we speak to her and see if she saw or heard anything?
I will do so. If you can, just attend to the perimeter. If you saw him or sensed him, you may be able to sense others.
All right, I'll do that now.
I'm gonna like Naruto run around the perimeter, bouncing from tree to tree, and perch on one in the Spider-Man squat pose.
Yeah, I'm so glad Ezekiel saved this guy. I'm gonna go to the perimeter that he was heading to, and I'm gonna do another and do my inner eye again.
All right. The Master Guanbo heads to the tent where the Fey Lady is. He converses with her, the other three fairies, and the rest of the druids that have turned up there. The other two bugbear do their own form of perimeter check. You're up and about, you're looking, you don't really, nothing seems out of the ordinary until you get up to one of the taller trees that are there. And a quick scan around, it seems that there is a gap where this grove has been created, which looks semi-healthy up to a certain point. And then the forest, which surrounds this area, connecting to the mausoleum itself, is dying and decayed.
Hi, Tanisha.
They say hello.
Hello, Tate.
She says hello.
All right, that's good. Julius, you don't sense anything. But kind of just behind you. So, anything on your senses?
Nothing I could see here. I think whatever it was that was hiding, I'm not sure if it was acting alone, but at least we can't sense its possible allies.
Isn't that scary?
Demons are indeed scary, and how about that on your first day out?
I regret it. I regret it.
Look, it's gonna get better, trust me.
I hope so.
Well, I can't promise you, but I think you'll be fine.
I can't return back until the mission's done.
Well, let's get the mission done so you can go home. What? Look, I know it's probably not the best time to ask this, but what's your favorite thing to do at home? Like, what are you excited to get back to?
The changing and the flow of the wind.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Wind is lovely, isn't it?
It's much lighter there.
It would be, yes. I can imagine everything's different in the Fey realm.
It is.
Of course. Well, let's
I
go
must
see.
make sure both of these characters survive.
Let's go see your High Queen and see if she's heard anything when it went down.
Oh, that's not the High Queen.
Oh, what did she refer to? Sorry.
That's my mother.
Oh, it's your mum.
Yes.
Right. Well, I don't think I've got your mum's name here.
I don't think you've ever met my mum.
I haven't. But do you know her name so I could remember it when I see her?
I can't speak my mother's real name outside of the Feywild.
Right. No, I understand that. It's a bit of a custom. I will introduce
No,
myself.
because the last time it happened, the people that heard it killed themselves.
They killed themselves.
Yeah.
My ears go back. All right. Well, then don't tell me because I'd like to not do that.
Yeah, she was cursed. So anyone who hears her name outside of the Feywild, they have to kill themselves.
Right. Does she have a title? Or is that something I should find out when I introduce myself?
No, she has a title. You just call her mother.
Mother. All right.
Yes.
Look at your face. Oh, everyone who said her name has died. The shock. It was like that fucking dude in Eddie Murphy Raw, and he kicked him in the ding ding, but only the eyes.
All right. Well, let's go meet Mother and see what she knows.
Hey. She turns around and flies. She's like,
Is Nahu next to me again?
it's up to now
I
you.
assume you circled around the perimeter, right?
Yeah, I would have fucking ran around, jumping from tree to tree, perched up. These trees are decaying, and then ran around. There's the elephant man, Julius. That's right. I need to write that down, and then I'll drop down beside. The trees seem to be decaying in the area.
That quickly. They weren't decayed when we got here, right? They were making the grove.
I don't think they were.
All right.
I don't think druids would let that happen.
No.
Wait, who died again?
The
High Druid.
Yeah, the High Druid.
The fucking High Druid.
The one that didn't get a name. Or didn't get his name.
He must have been stopping that. I don't swear as Nau for fucking for context. He's a bit more put together than that.
All right. I kind of like, put my trunk to my, I was just to my chin. I don't think I could do that. Put my trunk to my head, scratch it, and go, Well, if we're saying this quickly, it must be some sort of poison or an infection, right? If it's a demon that did this. I don't really know too much about demons, but as I was saying to Guanbo, I think Wei Machi might be the best person to talk to here. But I think we go speak to the High Queen, or to Mother, I should say, and she might know some more.
Your mother's here?
Not my mother. I was saying, lovely Juniper Farrier here was saying that her mother's name is Mother. And if we say her real name, we die. So I don't particularly want to die, and I don't want anyone else to die. Yeah, we've already got
Fair
one on the death toll, and let's make that toll not ring the bell.
You hear her, hey, come on over here.
Going.
Hey, listen!
Yeah, pretty much.
Very much close to that sort of
That pitch.
pitch.
Yeah, nice.
I need to find.
You guys get to the tent where she's waiting for you in a strange, childlike glee. Guambo finishes talking to this Fey lady, and he goes, "Fortunately, she didn't see what happened. But the druids can't maintain this grove for long. Whatever's happening to the land around it is serious. So, thanks to our lady's interest here, we have been given rings." And he hands a ring out to both you, Julius, and Nahu.
I go to put it on until he does it first.
I'm just gonna eyeball it for a bit.
The Guambo sees the hesitation. He raises his hand up. He's like, "Already put it on. We're all good."
Right, cool. And I put it on my.
I'm not eyeballing it in suspicion. I'm just holding it up to my face with a kind of quizzical look.
These are rings made of pure fey silver.
Oh, pretty.
I forgot I had hands. In my head, I had elephant feet, and I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to put that on.
I was wondering that.
No, I've got
Actually,
elephant hands. I've got hands.
You're
4 fingers, 3 fingers, and a thumb. So we're sweet.
I was wondering that when I heard that you're a monk. I was like, wait, how does he do it with his like hoofs or whatever the fuck they are?
No, we're sweet.
most animal races are essentially like they've got most of the outward appearance of the sort of animal that they are, like Julius being essentially an elephant but in human form. So he's got the large stocky build of an elephant, but he's got the like the hands and sort of like the feet. Like the skin itself is leather. The head is that of an elephant, but he's humanoid.
Cool. I put the ring on.
Yeah, you feel a sense of strange protection come over it. Guambo goes, they can protect us, at least we'll be a bit resistant to any sort of demonic magic that might be in the mausoleum.
Thank you. And I look at her and go, Mother.
She just nods. He goes, because without the assistance of the High Druid, they can't maintain this grove for long. So instead, when we're done, we're going to open this scroll that he pulls out, that he picks up from off the table, letting them know that either the mission is a success or a failure. They can't pick us up.
Right. Well, that's unfortunate they can't pick us up.
No, they just can't stay here.
Oh, right. Yes. All right, well, that's
Just a quick sec.
This is letting them know, if, in cases of emergency, it lets them know that either we're fleeing or whatever we found is done. It's just a case of, hey, pick us up.
right. All right, well, that's good then. That's good. Perfect. Well, I think we should probably get out of here, right? And get going.
Yes, I believe so too. The others seem impatient to go. I remember when I was that young, and I was also impatient to get things done. But as you get older, Julius, time is on your side.
Full of wisdom. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And with that, he turns to the Fey lady, speaks in a language you don't understand. She turns, nods, and she smiles. The smile is strangely comforting. For the rest of the day, you have advantage on charisma saving throws.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Write that down.
The druids start to wind some magic into the earth itself. The Fey lady and her 3 fairy compatriots leave the way they came, past some bushes, and then they're gone.
Okay.
The last of the druids start to split some of the trees from trunk to mid, splitting open, revealing like a grassy ocean. In that it looks like grass, but it moves, like it ripples like puddles. And then one by one, they just step through until essentially what that's left in this now unkept grove is you 5 and your fairy companion.
Turn to Juniper and I go, are you ready for an adventure here?
Why, yes, I'm always ready for any sort of adventure. This is essentially my birthday gift.
Oh, How old have you turned?
This will be my 57th Feywildian summer.
Right, and how many moon cycles is that?
Well, in your world, it's not moon cycles. They occur essentially at the same time as, I think the word is, eclipses. So that would be
Oh, really?
713.
Right. Well, that's a few more eclipses than I've seen.
I haven't seen any.
Well,
We don't get eclipses in the Feywild.
what do you get instead?
Well, not eclipses. We don't get that.
Right. All right. Well,
The Sealy Courts say if we were to get eclipses, the world will burn.
well, we don't want that to happen, do we?
No.
No burning here. So, if you're ready, I think we're ready to get going.
All right. Who do I follow?
Nehu. He'll be the best person to follow. Isn't that right, Nehu? You're a
So
survivor of
what-
Chengdu. I assume you'd be able to keep her protected.
Yeah, but protecting and fighting are two different things.
Well, that's a good point. Well, if it's easy for you, Juniper, just pick one of us. Whoever's the safest to pick from.
Whoever's furthest back,
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair one.
just stick with someone.
Guanbo comes up to you guys and he goes, right, I'll take point. I know whether, as someone who has been to the Mausoleum before, unless any of you others have been to the Mausoleum.
No,
No.
I don't think I have.
No, you haven't, no.
Okay.
Your journey around the eastern portion bypassed the Mausoleum. Right. I'll take point. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, if the outside looks the same as this grove, should be a 1-to-1 correlation for me at least. Taking the back though, Wei speaks up and he goes, I'll take the back, no worries.
Wait, Marchi.
Yeah.
He takes the back, right?
Yeah. Wei Dachi.
Oh, wait, you dodge.
Fuck.
As he says that, I just tell Juniper, like, oh, maybe stick by me.
Okay.
We'll be in the middle.
That's no worries. I'm the middle child.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, how many children?
More than I've got fingers.
And I go quickly, count her fingers. She's got 10.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got quite a few brothers and sisters there.
Sisters. I don't have any brothers.
No brothers.
No.
Oh, right.
My dad says if I have any brothers, he'll kill us.
Well, that's a bit.
But he says he'll kill a lot of things, so.
It's a good thing.
Well, I'll
don't
tell you
have
what he
any
did kill. That piece of art. Very well done.
It was alive? Oh my
No, Juniper, no.
Oh my God.
Juniper, no, it's a figure of speech. It's a figure of speech. It means that he did a great job. He killed it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sorry. I thought that might have correlated in the Pharaoh. My apologies.
You nearly had me believe my dad killed something.
No, your dad would not kill anything. Unless he had brothers, right?
Oh my God.
It's all right. Don't worry. Gonbo, we're ready to go. Let's head.
He goes. He looks back and he's with this what is happening sort of look. And he's just like, right, all right. I'll take point.
Beautiful.
And with that, your group starts to move.
It's another good one. It just reminded me of a character. Oh no!
Yeah, I know who that one is.
Torback.
Yeah.
I fucking love that guy. I was in stitches at work the other night listening to him.
Leaving leaving the grove, and then passing through this small territory of forest, and you get a picture of what it once was: deep vegetation, almost like a rainforest. Almost, as the further you leave this sort of safeguarded land, it turns into one of desolation and waste. In that the trees are sparse, the trees are leafless, dead and dying. The ground itself, vegetation, though, is still on the floor of this forest. It looks like it too is in throes of decay. Every now and then, there is a sound, a snap of twig, a rustle from non-existent bushes, as those there would be are now gone. There are no natural animals in this area anymore. There's no natural life itself. Turning, cresting atop of this hill, Guanbo goes, "Yeah, it should be over this hill." And you can tell by his tone of voice that he's not too sure, only because of just the layout of the land wise. There have been stories told of the Mausoleum of the Forgotten, one of a large extravagance, grand in making, of marble, whiter than the whitest teeth. Cresting this hill, you see an old, decrepit-looking building, one that hasn't been lost and taken by the vegetation. You hear Guanbo mutter under his breath, "What the fuck's happened?"
What's different, Guambo? Master.
This is that's the mausoleum. 100% sure of it. But it's not the mausoleum, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, a little bit. Do you
Was
think...
it always this overgrown?
No, it was last I was here. The land itself, flush, full of life, sort of rainforesty vegetation that was in and around. Because of this connection to the Feywild is why it was so full of vibrant life. But something must be wrong indeed.
Well, this growth, this doesn't equate to 2 weeks, if you ask me.
No. I can only have a handful of options, one of them being that the High Druid was given the wrong information, or he never saw the mausoleum itself.
Well, is it so much he had wrong information, or was he fed the wrong information, possibly?
That could be it as well. Waidachi comes up and he goes, "So this is the Mausoleum of the Forgotten, where we're supposed to come and pay our respects to old Gok Tengri. Hey, well, let me tell you, I've seen better places at the local pub, if you feel me."
Master Waidachi, I assume this is some sort of a trick, maybe, this mausoleum here. I don't think this is the Mausoleum of the Forgotten, surely.
would it fucking be?
Well, I don't know. I guess we're trying to figure that out.
Like, why would we be grabbed all together, God's forbid, into this group, right? And they not put us close by the mausoleum itself? Now, I think that Hydroid was assassinated because that cunt probably knew too much. Or he fucking, who knows with demons? They're all, they're either rabbit animals or they're really fucking smart, or they're, most of the time, they're rabbit animals. The really smart ones you've got to be careful of. Now, I knew a fella, not his real name, of course, but this cunt was like 6 foot tall. He had arms the size of your fucking trunk, mate, big and thick.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, he was harassing us one town before we showed up to put a stop to it. Picked him up, put him in a fucking crystal orb just to hold on to him. Got to question these fuckers. How'd you get here? What's your real name if you can give it to us? And what have you done with who's and what's it? Those, of course, aren't real people. That's just the standard questioning if we find people have been missing from towns. You know what I mean?
Right. So, do you have the rest of the story for me? What did you find out?
Find out what?
What happened to who's done it and where is it?
What do you mean? What happened to him?
You were telling me a story. You said you picked up somebody and put them in crystal and you asked them questions.
Master Julius, that was a lesson. And let me tell you, you just failed.
All right. Well, I apologize, Weidachi. What do you think we should do here at this mausoleum?
We follow Guambo. He's in charge.
He is. He's right there.
We see what Juniper says. Juniper? Any fey shenanigans going on? She kind of flies back a little bit just behind your shoulder, Julius.
Yeah.
And she goes, no, I don't sense any fondness of home. None around here. But that building looks awful scary.
It does. Guanbo, what do you think we should do? Master Guanbo, sorry, I keep forgetting to say master.
I think. Look, I am not certain, to be perfectly honest. I think we should put it to a vote. I, for one, vote that we should check it out. My gut tells me it is, but it also tells me that something is very wrong.
Well,
Master Fu Makoto speaks up and he goes, and I vote we continue on. If it does not look like how you remember it, Master Guanbo, then it is definitely not it. And I would very much not to waste my time here. I have more important things to attend to. We all have more important things to attend to.
If I can, if I get within 15 feet, I'd like to use another key point for my inner eye.
All right, yeah, you can go up to it.
All right, I will spend the point. I will do that.
All right. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you get within 15 feet of it.
Oh, no.
All right. Come on, big rolls, baby. That's 20.
Yo.
Nice. Excellent work, Michael.
You probably can't see it there, but it's there.
Yeah, I know, Michael.
Thank you.
You coming up to this building, and it looks, the architecture is what the stories say it is. To a certain, from a distance, unrecognizable to you. Yeah. And then as you get within a more personal distance, there is, from what the stories say, the architecture. You can see jutting through the gaps within the overgrowth of the building itself. You can see images of Gok Tengri's final moments.
Yeah, wow.
put into marble of this building. And then there is a wave washes over, but you are able to fight it off.
Yeah.
You don't sense anything off with the blind sight. This building is as it shows itself.
Okay.
Just overgrown, unkept, decrepit. It has not been looked after for way longer than 2 weeks.
All right. I go back and explain what I saw. And I just go and I say, like I've never been here before, but when I use my inner eye and I look at this place, it seems to me that it is exactly as everyone says it is. It is the Mausoleum. I think it has definitely been unkept for more than just these 2 weeks.
Guanbo goes, right. Well, I'm going to put it to the vote anyway. I vote that we go in, ascertain what's wrong, find the Grandmaster.
I also vote the same. Put my trunk up.
Yeah, same here.
Fumakoto goes, I don't.
Crazy eyes.
Master Wei goes, well, Fu, looks like you've just been outvoted, mate. We're going in. The Master Fu just sighs, shrugs. All right.
All right. Turn to Juniper and I go, stay close.
She goes, I will. And then just with a wave of her hand, a sparkle of like dust that just like tinkles. She throws it up, she twirls in it, and then she's gone.
Where'd she go?
I'm still here. I'm just invisible.
Oh, right. Oh, that's good then. Oh, that's good. That's best way to stay safe.
I'll let you know where I am by whispering real quiet.
My ear opens up a little bit. All right.
I imagine Guambo's going up front.
Yeah, he's most definitely taking point.
I'll look to be behind him.
Distract me so she
All right.
can
Master Wei goes, oh, I guess we're just gonna keep what we're doing. I'll stay behind. Watch our backs, eh? Make sure old Master Fu stays in front of, eh? The group goes and advances to the mausoleum. Nahu, can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
I'll go. Oh God. Oh my God! Another single digit.
I'm not chasing you, lady.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
All right. You and your other fellow masters are hit with a wave of a myriad of essence, negative, poisonic, acidic, an amalgamation of dark magic. You feel sick and are poisoned. You and the other masters are now poisoned.
I have a quick look and see if I can I don't think I've got anything to help him.
Stepping inside the mausoleum. It is the door to it. It looks like it goes in for a little bit, and then the steps go down. But the door to the mausoleum is one that is see-throughable. It's made of irons and steel chains, intricately designed, but not of any note. But as Guanbo pulls the doors open, there is a rush of wind, cold, that cuts through the clothes, through the skin, and hitting the bone before it flies through. Quiet. Eerily quiet. Making your way down, following Guanbo. He speaks of how when he used to come here, at least twice a year, the place was full of monastic pilgrims from various schools that would come through, pay their respects to those that had fallen. A great many messiahs of the monks throughout history, various heroes and legends, have made this their final resting place. And those of pertinent skill are able to embalm themselves within the mausoleum itself. As deeper and deeper it goes, it seems like though it's small on the outside, the path through, it sort of widens and splits into not multiple winding paths, but more of just one path that gets split individually, that snakes through. Like a twisted spine. Until reaching a large set of old wooden doors that reach up about 20 feet and going to 15 feet wide. Guanbo comes up to it and he goes, "These doors are always open." Puts his might onto the doors, pushes them open, revealing a very dark and twisted inside.
How does it happen like this? Whoa, that's cool. Wow.
My son, Arthas.
The place is riddled with cobwebs and dust. It is dark here, only being illuminated by a magical orb of light on top of a set of chandeliers. And Guambo goes, "This is not the original architecture. These imageries are grotesque and, if anything, heretical."
Well, I would second that. How does this happen? We must be in the movie. We're sure of it, right?
The other two masters start to wander off and just start to look at things within this large room. Guambo goes, "This must be. I don't know. I have no fucking clue."
Can I roll a perception just for like dangerous shit in general?
Yeah, roll a perception check for me, if you'd
I've
like.
got a funny fucking feeling
Yeah.
You
something
two.
isn't fucking right. I mean, shit already isn't right, but what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? That's a fucking 6 on the dice. So 7. Oh wait,
I got an 8.
yeah, 7. Fuck, man, I've only rolled fucking single digits out of the 3 rolls. 2 were 7s.
Besides the the off-putting uneasiness of this twisted room, the imageries of what would have you, as if Guan is like the imageries are different. This painting, it used to be a Gok Tengri during. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah, it is. No, I don't remember.
You said you visit here twice a year, correct?
Yes,
And was that last year that you were last year?
the year before. Ezekiel, Julius, you feel a tap on your ear.
Oh.
You hear a scared.
Huh?
You said
can't
too
hear you,
quietly,
bro.
too quietly. I'm assuming you said it's a trap?
No, she was saying, "Don't look up."
All right. I don't look up, but I will put my trunk out, double tap onto Guanbo's shoulder, and I put my trunk up.
What?
No, don't. What
the fuck?
No, don't. I will go up to Guanbo's ear. He has to know, right? I'll just go, Guanbo. Now, Juniper has just told me, don't look up. I recommend maybe you don't as well, but there could be something up there. Juniper, can you tell Guanbo what you see?
You don't feel Juniper's presence close by.
Where did you go?
Nahu, near you, you hear the quiet chattering of teeth. Small, but it's there, the phone.
I'm gonna quickly, whether it's up or not, because I don't fucking know this shit. I'm just gonna quickly flick around, fucking arms ready and punching stance and shit, just in case.
Look up.
To wherever the fuck this is, just straight fucking whack, ready.
There is a swift of movement in the air, and you hear the fluttering of wings behind you, and you hear the sound of a scared, whimpering Juniper.
Oh.
During the turnaround, you just as you turn around and look, you see Julius next to Guanbo. You see Master Foe, who's just like squatting and looking at this figure who looks like it's just a husk or a solid form of ash of somebody, something. It's hard to really say. And then you see Master Wei, who is slowly putting his hands, tracing them on a part of one of the pillars. And then up that pillar, you see this small, faint, out of I don't want to say out of pocket, but
Like out of place?
out of place. Thank you. This out of place red line going that. Do you notice just from where Master Wei is? It looks like that line is making its way down to him, following that line up the pillar itself, through the structural top of these these architectural like semicircles, arcs, up into the domed top of this room. And there you see a moss-like entity.
Moss.
that looks like it is stretching itself and connecting itself in a circular fashion around the dome of this room.
I'm just gonna announce to everyone that we should leave. And
The door.
I'm gonna be looking at this thing as well.
Whoa, you hear the creaking and then smack, clack, and then a large bolt. The door to the room has just been closed.
This door is wooden, right?
You announce this. Guan Bo looking at you, Julius, and he goes, Master Julius, why can't I remember?
I wish I knew. There's something wrong here. That is for certain. Think further. Surely, was it during his his period of and I'm like looking for words.
You look at him, and as he looks at you, there is a sharpness that kicks in, and he's just like, Master Julius, something is most definitely wrong. The door closes, and he's like, my memory is going. Something has happened when we entered this mausoleum. Reaches into under his robes, pulls out the scroll, and he goes, you must hold on to this.
All right.
Least I forget it.
I put it in my bag. Inside my my gi, and it's tight.
Master Fu goes, Master Nehu, we can't leave yet. We must know what happened to the Grandmaster. We are all masters here, and if they dare so wish to close the door on us, so be it. But if we can't go back up, we can go down.
What are you suggesting?
If they wanted to really stop us, whoever they are, they would have done so by now. And whatever has happened to Master Guan may have happened to the rest of us. I don't feel any different. What about you, Master Wei? Master Wei finishes touching the pillar and he goes, I don't feel anything different. You know, there's that thing above us, but it's not really doing anything, and I don't know what the fuck it is.
I look to Guambo to lock eyes, and I look up.
Looking up, you see this moss-like creature thing that slowly moves and contorts itself onto the top of this dome. It looks like it's trying to connect itself, to create a circular, flatten itself, but still connect itself around the dome itself. But every time it goes to connect a part of itself to a point on the dome, the back half kind of swings out a little bit, and it's got to grab on. It's just constantly doing that.
It can't stretch itself how it wants to.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if I could just fuck, and not again.
Yeah. Well, do you remember any other ways in the mausoleum here, Master Gombo?
He fucking just reloads himself in a way. He fucking just pumps, flexes, and you can see there is the veins on his neck bulge.
Yeah.
They throb a little bit. You can see his eyes go to the back of his head, swing back around. Right. There are stairs further down leading into the more common quarters. This is only meant to be the introductory part of the mausoleum, the belly, one might say. But like Master Wei or Master Fu says, if these entities, whatever they are, whoever is against us, were to stop us, why not stop us before we entered?
Right. Well, you could say one could be enticing us to come in.
Making it harder for us to get back out.
Yes, that could be true. An understandable and probably an acceptable explanation. They have closed the door on us. How we let that happen, I have no idea.
Well, yes. Look, I think if Master Wei is right, we could head down. That's probably the most effective way for us to figure out where Grandmaster is. Grandmaster Duyubakan.
Spar with me, Master Julius. I've got we in the Sun Soul, some of us have learnt that through sparring, we can access at least memories through clear thought. If you could do that with me for just a moment, it may help me.
Happily. I put my bag down and get into my fighting stance.
I need you to roll a d12 for me.
Can do.
We're going to add that to Master Guanbo's history check.
Oh, nice. Do I add my own history or just my dice roll?
Just the dice roll.
5.
Right. He goes, after this short amount of sparring, Master Guan goes, of the two doors in this room, to the left and to the right one leads down to the more workers' quarters, where most of the monastery individuals that worked here, the fellow universal monks, took care of this place, their quarters, their eatery, their kitchen, stuff like that. Left-hand door leads down a dark now, obviously, pathway that then splinters off into the left and the right path. The left path follows down to where the messiahs and those of us who have gone, and the right-hand path leads down to... used to be there wasn't a right path, but last year a part of the wall crumbled during an earthquake that had transpired in this area and opened up a new passage. During my time here last year, I found that the passage was mostly not decommissioned, but excavated.
Right.
So I was to hazard to guess in regards to where this might start. It might be down there.
I think you are the most senior experience here, so I'll follow you. But I think heading to where the workers were, where the universal monks tended, I think that's not a bad idea. It could give us possibly some notes that are there, or any sort of clues as to why it has been an uncared for, where there was no maintenance of the mausoleum. But if we think that the quickest answer to find Grandmaster Duyubakan, it's possibly on the left-hand side, as you said. All right, sorry. Whatever that one was.
Master Fu speaks up and he goes, well, then I suggest we split up. I will head towards the monks' quarters and see if there's any information that can be found there.
Master Wei, where do you think you're going? Where would you like to go?
I'm going to go with Master Fu. You know, and just he does this. You know what I mean?
Right. I give him a little nod and a flap of my ears. Do you agree with splitting up, Master Guanbo?
All we can do is believe in our own abilities. We haven't had a fight so far, but if there were, we're all masters.
Of course. Right. Well, wherever you go, I will follow.
Then I guess we will split up. And then me and you will go down this passage. Master Nahu, what about you?
I'll go with Wei and Fu.
Oi,
Very well.
those are my socks.
You hear a flutter of wings, Nahu, leave your vicinity. And Julius, you hear the fluttering of wings behind you.
Go. Coming.
And with that, the group splits into 2 and 3, or 3 and 3, to the other sides of the room.
Cool.
Nahu, as you follow Master Fu and Master Wei down this the right-hand passage towards the supposed location of the monk quarters, it's not a far hallway, but the only thing separating it further down is a stone door. Master Wei comes up, nudges it with a shoulder, and he goes, "Ha! Nah, just push it out of the way, no worries." He pushes it out of the way, and as he does so, a very strong stench of decay emanates and fills the passage, almost overbearing. Master Fu goes, I should have picked the other road. Entering in this into this common style quarter, you see that this room is already lit. The torches are already burning. There are half-eaten meals left on a bunch of tables here. A communal style dinner was in effect. There are bodies throughout this room, sitting at tables. Yeah, roll position.
At what the bodies look like?
They look ghoulish.
Fuck me, I'm rolling nothing but single digits tonight. 9!
The bodies look intact. They look withered, leathery, grey. But it smells like death and decay.
How many bodies are there?
You could ascertain in this room alone 15.
Okay.
Either hunched over their meals or have fallen and are lying on the floor.
Let's not touch the food.
Master Wei goes, "Well, that fucking sucks."
For a monk, this guy's pretty fucking outspoken. Jesus. Stillness of mind comes with expressing thyself.
Look, I'm not going to lie, fellas. I don't think we're working with demons here.
What do you think?
My knowledge is far and away. But in regards to things that, besides the smell, right, this room, the way it's set out, the layout, it could be like as if we just walked in on a communal lunch. And he walks over to the communal pot. He pulls out a ladle and he goes, "This shit's still warm." And he goes, "I'm gonna head towards the more to the kitchen and storage." Master Fu goes, "I will head towards their sleeping quarters," and they walk off.
Is there any other place to check out in there, or is it just go back or go with one of them? Or stay?
Yes. I need you to roll me a history check, please, Matt.
It's just be another fucking single digit. Oh my fucking god, it actually is. I think that's a 1, actually.
Of course, Evan.
No fucking way it is. Yeah, that's just a straight up 1, brother. No modifiers or anything.
Nothing is coming to mind in regards to things you might have taught or seen in your travels so far, in regards to what is happening essentially in front of your eyes, or what has happened.
Oh, correction, that's a 4, but I mean, matter.
Just from where you are, without like further detail and look over on the bodies, you're coming up blank. No idea.
I'll just keep examining the room, the bodies, see if there's anything I might fucking pick up on eventually, and also just kind of be a halfway point, just in case something goes wrong with one of the rooms.
No worries. Master Guanbo and Master Julius.
Yes.
Further down the hallway, it kind of rises into that fork in the road. And he goes, Master Julius, I'd like to see the Messiahs.
Let's do it.
Both to ease of mind and to pay my respects.
I would like to also.
Taking the left-hand side and the fork down a wind within this stonework hallway, you come upon the remains of what once was an intricately designed and structured door. The room with which it is connected to looks like it has been ransacked. It's not so much of a wide room coming in, but it is a very long room. The small candles that are lit throughout this room are nearly out. And Guanbo, stepping a few steps into the room, stops. And just stands there.
Oh no. I like go to speak and I'm like, I think he's paying his respects now. So I will do the same. If I can, if it doesn't feel weird, can I light up a torch to just kind of like, because is the room hard to see or is it like it's just dim?
It's just dimly lit.
Yeah, I'm gonna light a torch just to kind of see more.
All right. Torch, light it, hold it up, brightens the room. And for a split second, 2 red eyes in the dark at the very end of this long room.
I stand next to Guanbo and I quietly say, I'm like, do you see what I see?
He goes, nothing. There's nothing here.
Are the eyes still there?
They're gone.
Did you catch the eyes?
The eyes, Master Julius. Where are the fucking messiahs?
Well, surely not.
Tales told of the messiahs, monks reaching certain attitudes that would embalm themselves and then take place and hold and die within the Mausoleum of the Forgotten. A structured network and ritual that allowed those to die without decaying. Rituals that normally take years of arcane practice can take those of yearly inner work, inner skill, a sense of practice and yen. And when monks get to a certain level, your grandmasters are paramount to that. They age very slowly. They are controllers of their own body to a minuscule level. And those of high prestige, further beyond, are able to stop that altogether. But there are no bodies in this room.
Okay.
All you can see is walls that have been scratched and clawed, refuge and books and torn wooden furniture scattered across the ground. Master Julius, it may seem like a small room, but it's very long. And contained within it, since my last visitation, were the bodies of the upper echelon, the great grandmasters of our work, of our life. 112. I don't need to go further to know that none of those 112 are here.
Are you suggesting that they've been exhumed?
I'm suggesting that they've been taken.
I like body tenses up in like a sense of like anger of like this is like the thought of that and knowing
Blaspheme to the extreme. Non-religious, religious, very bad thing to desecrate a great grandmaster's body. That's a sort of thing that would warrant the execution of.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I tense. I kind of like just try to keep still in mind, and I say, right. If that has happened, then we need to find out where and why. Right? Like, we can keep going down this hall, but we're just gonna get too deep and not find an answer.
He goes, you are right. There is about... The candles are lit on this floor. That's sort of the one you're on. And then up a couple of steps, 5 to 6, is this second layer. It looks like from where you're standing that on this second layer look to be the locations for which these messiahs would hold their final place. Areas located where it hasn't been ransacked yet. Cushions and blankets and those of like an old person laid to rest, but they're not really dead sort of thing.
Yeah.
The only real lighting of this room is your torch and about 30 candles outstretched down this hallway, 10 feet between each candle.
Yeah.
And then that last candle, number 30, goes out.
I instantly turn to it.
And Grandmaster goes, all right, Julius, looks like it's time to go down the right hall. And he turns and makes his way.
I look towards the candle that went out. And as I walk out, I don't lose eye contact until I'm out of the room.
And just before you leave and your attention towards the hallway that you just come from, candle number 29, goes.
Okay. I close the door behind me.
There is no door to close.
That's right.
Mayhew.
Hmm?
The bodies are cold to the touch. There is not much on them besides the monks' work clothing. They smell rancid, like they have been dead for a while. But there's no sort of decay on them. There's no sort of flesh rotting. But you do find on one, curiously, and then on another, and then on another, until all the bodies that you check have a bite mark. Some form of animal. It's hard to tell. It's not anything like the stories of the undead have told. There's no sort of feral markings. These are all, the teeth are all there, but it's more animalistic. It's quite hard to pinpoint where exactly these bite marks are from.
Whereabouts on the body are they, or are they just like anywhere?
They are just up, back, and below, like the tip of the spine meeting the neck. No flesh has been pulled. They've just been bitten.
If I was someone in a multiverse and knowing about all the stuff, I would say vampires, but I don't.
These aren't vampires.
I don't actually say that, but oh, fun. Oh.
Vampires leave two holes to infuse their victims with their necromantic magic. Pinpoint focus. These are open-mouthed. These are every teeth in it, sharp and pointed. The puncture wounds on it, they're still a bit pussy.
Fuck. I really wish I hadn't written down pussy. That does not look right. Yeah, that looks better. Just one S. That's wrong, but yeah. Yeah, Mikey knows. um,
Apart from that, it's
no one's come back
very...
yet.
No one's returned.
How long's it been?
Dare say 4-5 minutes maybe.
Okay, I'll go down to where the Kish was, because that dude, I get their names fucking mixed up. He seemed like the one that didn't seem like he was just gonna bitch out and leave.
Master Way.
Master Way.
Master Wayne. You follow the path on the left through a hallway that connects to the main kitchen and storage rooms. Entering the kitchen, you see that there are about 10 other bodies in this room. All look like they're either hunched over on their tables or on the floor. But it looks like this kitchen, whatever has happened during mid-cook. There's still food on the benches. There's still prep work being done, frozen in a strange form of time. But nothing looks rotten.
Is Master Way in there?
You don't see him in the kitchen, but there is another door at the end. The door is open.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. I'm not gonna walk in. I'm just gonna kind of stand near the door and peer in.
All right. the closer you get, the greater you see emanating from that doorway a light greater than a candle. You'd be accurate to ascertain from a torch of some sort. And then as you get to the doorway itself, you see Master Wei. Ah, how's it know you? Just needed to see. You know what I mean? You find anything?
Have you noticed anything about the bodies?
Honestly, I haven't even looked. I don't want to touch them.
In the room that we were in, they seem to have bite marks.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's down? What would be down here to bite them? All of them.
I'm not sure.
Like, you would think that if they were being bitten, they'd do something about it. Some sort of uproar, some sort of fucking, ring the bell, we're being attacked. I haven't really found anything either. I was essentially just looking for something to eat. You want anything?
Hang on. I've still got some rations if you'd like some.
Oh, those sound nice. All right. Monk rations are really good, but I don't think there's anything that beats a fresh piece of fruit.
I don't know if we'll find any here.
Well, you're in luck.
Look around.
From where he's standing, he pulls a crate closer to him, and inside is a myriad of various fruits.
Huh. I'm not going to touch one.
He picks one up that kind of looks like an apple, but it's purple and striped and black. Takes a bite out of it. Pretty fucking good.
I'll take your word for it.
No worries. You hear from Master Fu?
Not yet.
All right, well, let's go see what he's up to then.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll catch up. I'm gonna grab a bunch of this other food first.
Okay.
And he puts the torch into a spot where it doesn't look like, where he thinks it's not gonna burn other pieces of wood. And then he starts grabbing other pieces of food in and around and putting them in these in his clothes.
Okay. And I'll carry on back. Well, I mean, I was already in the kitchen, but through
the kitchen, back out to this eating area.
And fuck off to the main area because I don't care about food. No, I'm kidding. I'll check on food.
All right. You back to the main and to the door to the right, which connects to a small corridor again, to an already open door. But that's where the source of light dies. There's nothing else lighting the area past this doorway. Unless you got dark vision.
This fucking thing, I got dark vision.
Yeah.
Walking through.
Half elf, baby.
Walking through, it is eerily quiet. There's no footsteps or noise. No presence of Master Fu.
So, what kind of a room is it? It's like a quarters, eh?
Yeah. A large open-roomed quarters, where rooms are divided and split by half walls. The more you walk around and the more that you can see, it is a very large room. There's enough bedding and accommodation here to sit at least 50 to 100 people with the way that they've compacted themselves. But this looks very much in the way of how the monks would have a sleeping area or like personal quarters underground.
I'd like to take out a torch. I'll light it. I've got a tinderbox, but for flavor, since I'm a red dragon monk, can I
Yeah.
like skimmer my hang on, where is it? Skimmer key empowered strike as a fire to kind of light it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fuck, that's cool.
I'll do
Okay,
that,
take-
just fucking whoosh, and then like throw it across the room.
Yeah. You get the lighter out, power like you, and then just with a smack into it, it powers up. That short like connection between your fist and the torch creates that flame spark, and then through that you just fling the torch out, and as it goes, illuminating this room into allowing you vision further than what you could have seen with your dark vision. You see Master Fu standing absolutely still at a bedside. One of the few that have a body on it.
I'm just gonna Fu? Master Fu. Not like that, but you know.
It generates no response.
I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna pick up my quarterstaff. I'm gonna kind of go close to him. Not close, but I'm gonna poke him at a distance with my
God.
staff. Like give him a tap on the shoulder with it.
Walking up closer, just before quarterstaff like poke range, you see his clothes on him. His gi shirt on the back has been pulled down.
Is there any kind of say, oh, I don't know, bite mark?
With a closer look, you could definitely ascertain if there's a bite mark there.
Nah. Nah, I'm gonna start walking my way back out. And I'm gonna make my way back to way. No pun intended.
Triggering this response from you as you make your way back towards the door. In the very corner of your eye, you see something standing there, motionless.
Oh, that's scary.
God, I'm fucking terrified.
I don't like this at all.
Are they looking at me or away?
They are looking at you.
Oh God. Oh God. Fucking hell. How far am I from the door?
You are just there.
Is the door damaged?
Open. No, the door is a workable door.
What is the mechanism of said door? You know what? Nah, fuck it. I'm closing it and I'm fucking bolting back away.
You close the door, and then as you start to make your way, you hear it. The empty noise that was there, the nothing. You hear the sound of people getting up. Coming back and spreading towards the common area. You see Master Wei hunched over on the table.
Fuck no.
His
Wait.
I fell asleep. What's going on?
We have to go.
All right. let's go.
Okay, good. No argument. Yes, good. Let's go. Just so everyone knows, D&D chat, this is what's playing in my fucking head right now.
He gets up from the bench, pats the other guy next to him on the shoulder, says thanks for dinner, gets up, fixes himself, sorts his gear out, and then goes, all right, let's get out of here then. Where's Master Fu?
I can't explain that right now. I don't know how to explain it, but he's not coming.
Yeah, good enough for me. All right, let's go.
Man, no one likes that guy.
Yeah, I like Fu. He's all right.
All right. Wei turns and then books it.
Yeah, I'm already fucking. I'm at. I'm. I wouldn't say I'm Naruto running, really, but fucking. No, I'd say we're probably like running side by side.
You get about halfway through the doorway, like leading back into the fucking
The foyer, whatever.
to the foyer, and you hear from behind you the sounds of plates, knives falling, hitting the floor.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, dude.
Fuck. Oh, I hope the others are at the main entrance.
You and Master Wei reach the foyer. There is a quiet here. The door still closed, but neither Master Julius or Master Guan are here. The door down the left-hand side, opposite, is wide open.
Fuck. So the door we just came out of is still open?
Yes.
I'm shutting it. Is there anything I can bar it with?
There is some chairs, some long tables in this sort of foyeric room for where like people wanted to come and pray and pay their respects without going further in, sort of like a tourist spot in a way. So there's furniture here if you wanted to like prop it up against the door.
Yeah, I'm taking a pew. Or wait, is it a pew? Or,
Yeah.
no, that's an altar. Yeah, I'm taking a pew and I'm fucking like ramming it up against his door.
Master Wei sees what you're doing and just starts grabbing any other furniture he can and just hoofing it over to the door.
He's grabbing
Throws
fucking
the candles.
candles and shit. Yeah. I got you, mate.
The only sort of things you can hear is the heavy breathing, the moving of furniture, and then in the gaps of that, sickening sound of wetness, of like mud dripping from a hand hitting the ground.
Ooh.
It's coming from above.
Fuck!
That mound of
fucking knew
moss has connected itself to every point of the top of this underground chapel. A full circle. But only the edges are of moss. On the inside of this circular creature are ripples of silvery water. And every now and then a shadow goes past.
Oh, fuck that.
Master Guan and Julius
Yes.
Also,
still making their way down the right-hand path. But you, Julius, roll a perception check with advantage, please, as you are purposely looking out for anything.
It's not the best. Perception, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Nothing in the way of what you think might be something. You hear the faint echoes or the final the volumes of noise reaching your large ears of Master Nehu and Master Wei throwing furniture at a door.
I like stop.
Just the sounds of banging and clangs that just faintly hit your end.
Grumbo, I can hear noises up in the foyer.
Guanbo looks at you, and you've been behind him essentially this entire time. And then when he turns to look at you, his face, it's grey. He looks tired and withered. Who are you?
Master Grumbo. It's me, Master Julius. Come, I think we should come back up the top and rest.
No, we have to go down. The Grand Master is... Grand Master, what are we doing here?
Give me a second, and I turn around to kind of not hide from him, but I'm gonna pull out the scroll that he's given me.
Yeah.
Give it a quick read.
You open the scroll, and you hear a voice connect almost instantly into your mind. Yes. This is High Druid Celsian. Have you succeeded in your mission? We are on our way.
Fuck! Do I get to respond? No, but we have run into extreme troubles in the Mausoleum. Master Grando does not remember who he is and has forgotten nearly everything while we're here, and we've lost the others.
There is no response. The wording on the scroll is arcane, and at the end of his sentence, the writing disappears.
Fuck! No! Master Guambo, listen to me. We are here to save Grandmaster... Do your Kaban, do your Balkan. He is here. He has been gone for 2 weeks. You will know why we are here. We're in the Muslim of the Forgotten.
I have forgotten.
No, you have not. Look at me. And I grab him and I'm try to not harmfully grab him. I'm just gonna get him to look at me in the eyes. And I repeat what I say. We are here to find Master Dudu Koban. We are here to find him.
He looks at you. We are here to find Master. And then for a split second, his eyes start off just behind you and back.
Oh, fuck off. No. I go with him. I fucking instantly look back.
There's nothing there.
Fuck.
You look back, jump scare zombie.
Master Guambo, listen, what did you see?
We have to find the Grand Master.
We do. You're right. I let go of him at this point. I go, look with him. My eyes just trying to follow his eyes.
The strength of a master returning to his body. Whack! You are smacked in the chest, pushed back up the stairs.
Oh, no.
You take 22 points of force damage.
Fuck.
Oh,
God
fuck!
damn. Thank God I'm a fucking big fat elephant. 24 was it?
22.
22, yeah, sweet. 62 then.
And he goes,
That's almost half my health pool. Fucking hell.
the Grand Master, I must find him. And then he taps into something of the Sun Soul, lights up his fists of flame, lighting up this tunnel. And you hear, Julius, the faint cries of fear of the light, but not enough to create any sort of connection. There's nothing around you that would make that noise. And then Master Wanbo books it down the stairs.
I sprint after him.
All right.
I go, you need to come with me.
Master Nehu and Master Wei. What are you doing? Put everything in this room up against that door. And in this small quietness, there is nothing.
I'm gonna tell Marshall Wang. Hey, go down there, check to see if all the others are alright. I'll hold off whatever the expletive name would say. Whatever
The
this is.
Italians are down here.
Look, Master Ahu, I think it would be for the best if we stuck together, because last time we didn't stick together, we kind of ran away and then bolted the door on Master Fu. You know what I mean?
No, Master Fu, he wasn't right.
Yeah, I get that, but also we split up again.
Good
Look,
point.
I'm not going to first do a lot. I don't know what's going on. You said, let's run. You started throwing shit on the door. I helped. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. This is so far out of my realm. Look, we've done all we can to hold this door. If they're going to try and get through, at least we'll hear them. But I think it would be best if we both hook back up with Master Guan and Julius. At least I have the fairy. So whatever she got magic. I know fairy's got magic. She got it.
Okay.
All right. He strikes another torch, and he makes his way down to the second floor, and he goes, "Look, we're just gonna blitz it down there, meet up to him, and just vaguely explain what happened. We're gonna get this job done."
Okay.
He goes to step through the door, and then he stops a little bit, and then he lets go of the torch, and he holds his hand up to his right hand side, and he goes, "Fuck, no, we won't need it." And starts to make his way down the stairs.
Did you say we won't need it?
Yes.
Okay. What he said in I won't eat it. And I was like,
Are you going to be following right behind him?
Yep.
All right.
I'm still not fine with just leaving that fucking door unattended, but still. He does raise a good point of splitting up for a third time.
You get down, Julius. You are following in the path of
Master Guambo.
Master Guanbo.
Guanbo.
You are following him, and it is now, like what he said, this area has been excavated. No longer is it the stone flooring that has been created from before. This is now a cave-like tunnel where there is a small wind, and the further you follow this tunnel and the sounds of footsteps, the sounds of Guanbo just running, the footsteps. Every now and then there's the pattern that you're able to pick up of his footsteps shifts as you hear a stumble and a fall. You hear the faint cries of "Get away from me!" and the flaring of the tunnel as fire emanates throughout, and then running again.
Every time he yells back, I go, "We've got to find him!"
Fluttering behind you, Juniper goes, "Julius, I am scared."
I know, me too, but we'll be fine. Stay with me. That's what I do.
Until it opens, and you the tunnel twists and turns. The atmosphere becomes heavy, clattering and noise, footsteps, the sounds of combat and fighting, flames and light emanating from up above. Combat dies, And as you turn into this opening, this ray of light that emanates from somewhere, revealing halfway down. And what you see letting up by light, you're unable to really comprehend where from.
Whoa. What?
Oh.
Bodies strewn everywhere. From this distance and glance at the light, you can, though barely light as it is, you can very much see that there is a multitude of bodies here. Other tunnels jetting from the bottom of this area, from where this giant titanic skull emanating from the wall, one singular eye that moves left and right every now and then, and as it does so, red liquid emanates from it, pooling into the skullic mouth that jettisons from the wall, pooling below into a small pool. You see over the pool itself are bodies. Multitude stages of decay. And there you see Master Julius, Master Guanbo, bolting down the path itself, making his way. He is fighting things that are there in the dark that you can't see in the patches. But they are lit up in fire as he passes through. He is a master, though his mind is gone. A warrior of his craft. But the shrieking that emanates from the beings that are being lit on fire is not alive.
Right.
Nahu, you and Master Wei are bolting it down the steps, jettisoning it to a forked road.
Fucking close.
And you finally hear, Nahu, the sound coming from the right-hand path, very faintly, but there is. And in this brief stop, Master Wei goes, left or right?
We'll go right. Hopefully that's not whatever that was back there.
Unmortally fast, coming out of your dark vision, the blackness that emanates the left-hand tunnel. Creatures grab Master Wei and pull him into the darkness.
Fuck!
Get out of there, dude.
Now, I am doing. I'm guessing there was a face attached to that.
A face, multitude of faces, multitude of bodies. And the quick glimpse that the body that he was taken, you could see 5 figures, all of different racial heritage, all skin and bone. The Messiahs.
Okay. Hang on, let me do some quick maths. Hang on.
That was fucking.
Actually, well, I'm gonna, because I'm still kind of learning Monk a little bit. I'm trying to remember what the unarmed strikes and shit are like. I'm gonna do a step of the wind, which I believe is a key point. It doesn't say.
Oh, that's a bonus action.
Does it?
I don't
Okay, spend a key point. Okay, yes. I'm going to do a step of the wind to do a dash to catch up to them.
To who?
To Master One. And the thing that grabbed him.
And the things that grabbed him.
Things, yeah.
I am going to say...
And with that... Oh?
I will say, do you want to follow us the way? There is a high chance that you don't return.
for flavor at least, can we say that I do something and oh shit, he's dead? Because Neo would at least do something to try and save him for a second.
You do. You step of the wind, kick in, and go after what has taken him. But as you sprint forward, the torches, the candles, lighting the floor of this long hallway that you're chasing after, these things are moving incredibly fast with an unnatural-like speed. Standing around the candles, 10, 15, 20, the number loses count. These thin, blood-drained figures. Hairless, pale, standing in a group. No symmetry, no sort of cohesion. And then as you turn to look in, they all turn in your direction.
Oh.
And then just before their unnatural-like instinct to chase after, the ones that had just come into the room before throw in Master Way. And in that moment, quickly, like a snap of a finger, he is ripped to shreds. And the fear kicks in. A step of the way, you pump all your might back into that key point, back out into the forked road. And the only way to go is down to the right. And you are booking it down. And as you are booking it down, there are footsteps behind you. Hurried. Unnatural.
Oh, run!
Fuck.
Not just the floor, but the wall and the ceiling as well. Not just feet, but claws digging into stone, bringing themselves along at the same time. There is no noise besides that of...
I'll use whatever the fuck I can to keep ahead of that. Oh, by the way, do you want me to have spent the key point on the wind step thing?
Spend another key point.
Yep. Well, that's good that I took that trait. That gave me an extra 2. Because I feel like that's going to keep me alive. Man, if only Neo was another fucking Harrigan, he would have had even more movement.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jesus.
Master Julius, you see, following, unless you're going down with him, you're essentially seeing Master Wanbo fight these figures in the dark, lighting the room up. And every time he does, the eye twitches and turns to his location.
I am like where I am at the at the top of this. Am I safe? Like, there's no beings around me at this current time?
At this current time, there is, like, besides the fighting and noise that is happening essentially like in front and like down, there's nobody near you. The fighting is Master Wambo just takes out 3 other figures. The sound of clanging of metal, like plate, as Wambo finishes off two people, burning hands into the ground, and then he does it into the ground. He pushes the burning hands, turns it around, and then pulls the fire out. And then as he does so, he spreads the fire out like a sprinkler, like one of those.
Wow. Yeah.
He does that with the fire.
Fuck. Okay.
A brief moment of quietness from the front, and then you hear coming down the hallway behind you, fast, multitude footsteps.
Okay. I like a multitude.
Yes.
Okay. In that second where I get to watch before I hear that, I'm in awe of what I'm seeing right now. And as I hear the multitude, I quickly, like, I will burn a key point on Step of the Wind as well, but I'm going to look behind me to just see what's coming behind me. And if it's scary, Run.
The first thing you see is Master Nahu, book turn out.
Nehu?
Run!
Trump just fucking the wind. It's like
I'm just picturing a real goofy fucking like you remember Scary Movie 1 where the Scream guy, he's running down the steps from the piano and his fucking arms are like at his side waving. I'm just imagining that, but also with the trunk flopping over his head.
I'm sprinting and I like I'm like, Jennifer, come with me. I'm gonna just go run after Guanbo, sorry. I'm just gonna fucking, if I can, I'm just like see if I've got anything that's gonna fucking help me do anything. I've chosen Velociraptor. Get a +1 with monk weapons. I get AC. I'm going to adopt the Blessed Turtle style as I start to run, which will allow me to have an extra AC, +1 AC and saving throws, giving me a 18 AC.
Alright. Making your way, following the path that Master Guambo followed down like the winding steps of this place. You make it down 2 flights, or a flight, sorry, before you hear just as the Messiahs make their way, spreading out, escaping from the hole that you left from, like ants from a nest, just spreading out along the walls and the floor. You see Guanbo has just reached the pool of blood that has been formed by this Titanic's head. And then you see him lifting up an eldish hobgoblin figure in monk gi. And he looks up and he goes, I have him! The Grand Master, I have him!
They're coming, Julius! They're coming! Julius, fuck. Guambo! They're coming!
You see coming up from the other side of essentially this raised platform, these creatures, dark in skin, gauntless, pale, bluish eyes, coming up, and you see Master Guambo look, and then he essentially taps in, unlocks what is only available to certain aspects of Sun Soul monks, because it is a forbidden teaching. Connects his key points within his body, and then rips his ribcage open. And then as he does so, escaping from him is a violent flash of sunlight that unfurls the entire room. All the messiahs that were chasing after recoil, screech, and run back away the way they came. The figures that are coming up the stairs, now you can see Nahu, you have once seen these creatures before. These are Darakul from the Dakulian Empire. These are ghouls. These are undead, but have kept every ounce of intelligence that they had before. From Guando's body sprouts a tree of oak and wood and birch. As where his arm was holding the Grand Master starts to turn into branch, and as it does so, twirls around and grabs the hold of the Grand Master. The other Darakul that are in this place shriek and run away. You are unaffected.
Wow.
By his light. But the light is waning, and as the tree grows, the light diminishes.
Oh, fuck, they're gonna go back.
the base of the tree splits and cracks. A familiar looking portal opens up.
Oh,
Fuck, let's book it. Book
yeah,
it.
I'm fucking taking it. Wait, but fucking what? Juniper, she here?
Yeah, I assume so.
Juniper.
You hear no noise.
Oh fuck, is that light fucked her? Juniper!
You hear splashing as you get closer to the tree. Flailing of arms. Looking up to the tree where Master Guando's body has now become a druidic portal. Overbearing the pool of blood itself with the last remnants of light. You see Juniper struggling to get out of this pool of blood that is doing its very best to grab her and pull her in.
I'm gonna rip her right out of that blood.
I need you to make
With
a
my
strength.
hands in my trunk. If I can, I go. Fuck. I'm gonna fucking.
I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Alright, I get a +1 to that. Do I get advantage for some cool shit? Advantage on saves versus charmed or frightened. Nah. She charmed or frightened?
She's very much frightened.
I get advantage then?
Is she frightened of you?
No. No. Okay, fair enough. I would like to also. Damn, I've really got nothing that can help me with this. Alright, cool, that's fine. Can I spend a key point on my agile trunk, which lets me do a bonus attack, but I use that to get advantage?
I will let you do that, yes.
I'll take that. Alright, thank you. That's a 12, and that's a 14's better. 14 plus my strength save is 7, so that's 21.
21. Reaching in to grab Juniper. This is not like blood. This is something else. There is a solidness. There is an entity within the blood, if it is what it looks like, has a conscious. Reaching in, visions flood your mind as you attempt to pull, because while she's trying to escape and you're pulling her, Juniper is throwing every magic she has under the bus to try and escape. And every time she does, the blood absorbs the magic.
Oh, fuck off.
What you are flooded with, Julius, is an empire that is old. When creatures walked this very earth, before the gods existed, there were the Titans, and these Titans were of death. They are the fathers of the Dakakulian Empire. They are the creators of the Darakul fever. And a skull here means that the Darakul Empire has more than what the monks feared there was. This is not an expeditionary force set from the Dakulian Empire to gain a foothold here. They are already here. Another Darakulian Empire is being formed underneath Arkhosis. Visions of ghouls, unified, united. Not some ragged, undead cohort from some necromancer. The only sort of thing I can give you in regards to what sort of unit cohesion that this empire has is that of peak Roman times. Legions of Darakuls. Strength of arms that can use steel, that have plate, that has the powers of the arcane. Wizards, sorcerers, their own form of warlocks. A and you wrench her free from the clutches of this. She is scared. You can see that, unfortunately, where the pull was strongest, parts of her flesh have been ripped and torn from her. She is bleeding profusely, and if she does not get help, she will die from blood loss. But you have little time.
Yeah.
The light is diminishing.
I yell to Nehu to, if he can. So just for visual quickly, is Grandmaster Dayubakan, is he able to be grabbed, or is he like intertwined with the tree?
No, it seems that with some amount of strength and whatever the druids have just done, he is held onto through a branch, the Grand Master, but like close to like I've got him, so to speak, but he can't because he's a tree, so he's like essentially just held on.
Right.
Not fully, but he is there.
Okay, I yelled to Nehu, grab him. Let's get the fuck through this portal. With that.
Yep.
So I just fucking I'm gonna hold her
Grab him
close.
and get the fuck through the portal.
Fuck, do I have anything that can heal? I have no healing shit. Do I have a fucking potion? Fuck. This ring was useless. Alright, yeah,
I'm all bite.
and then I will grab her and I'm just gonna fucking just yoot myself through that fucking portal. But like, I'm gonna have her, if I can actually put her inside my gi and like just keep her, like put pressure so she's not being crushed, but like, you know, she's being protected, like essentially, and it's like it can't mitigate blood loss, but like it's negating some form of it at least. And then I bust through this portal as I see. Like my idea is I get her, I'm like, let's fucking go, and I keep my eye on Nehu to make sure he's got the Grandmaster. And when I see
I'm gonna grab him on the way through.
I go through.
You go through Julius, Nehu just behind after grabbing the Grand Master, through this portal created by the druids in this tree, finding the beacon point of Grandmaster Guanbo. What you didn't know was that Guanbo feared that the mission might have been a failure, and thus used himself as a vessel for the scroll itself, as a beacon to be found. Busting through this fluid portal, reaching to the other side into a grove. You are quickly rushed to by numerous druids and some monks of things that you aren't familiar with. Checking to see if you're all right. Some of the monks come up to Nehu and grab a Grandmaster from Nehu's hands to be attended to. And coming forward, standing there, is the Fey lady from before.
The minute I see her, I go, "Mother!" and I give her Juniper.
She takes Juniper into her hands, holds her like this, breathes a mist onto her. The bleeding stops, but that's about all that's visually present.
That's fine. I go straight to Nehu, and I go like my hand on Nehu, like, "Are you right?"
Yeah.
All right. And I go to stand up essentially and just kind of take in where the fuck I am, what the fuck's happening, who the fuck's where.
All right. You stand up and see you're in this small grove. It looks visually like the one you were in before, but if it's the same one, you're unsure. Inside this small grove, there's no makeshift tents. You see about 6 druids, about 10 monks of varying shapes and sizes, varying traditional ways. You see the Fey lady who has now taken Juniper and is now with her other fairies off to the side. And then strutting up to you and Nehu is a hobgoblin gentleman wearing very fine clothing, flanked by 2 goblins that look to be either bookkeepers because they've got a bunch of books and a quill in each hand, well, for like quill in each hand for both of them.
Yeah.
And he comes up and he goes, "Hello. I pray ask, what did you see?"
More than what my eyes could. We saw the Mausoleum tarnished, taken over by an ancient force. Underneath the Mausoleum, I like kind of think, and I go, "Sorry, who am I speaking to?"
Oh, apologies. I am Fujimoto Akatira, Golden Ring of the Zaibatsu.
Right. Where is the warlord?
How am I supposed to know where the warlord is?
I have information that must be known.
Unfortunately, the warlord is preoccupied, and I have been tasked to ascertain the outcome of this mission.
Question for you, DM.
Yes.
As far as the monks are concerned, or at least my monk school, or the, I guess, us being some sort of secret squad for the upper echelon of this unified monk, thing that's come through.
Yes.
Do I know of the opinion of this monk council of the Zaibatsu? Like, if we trust the Zaibatsu, and I know that as a general thing, then I will tell him about the fucking Draculian, Daragul, sorry. If we don't, I want to hesitate before I say anything really, and just say there are things there that I don't know that are not of this world, or some shit like that.
The Zaibatsu are not friends of the monks.
Okay. Okay, that's all I need to hear. That's all I need to know. Okay, I hear that. I go, all right, that's fine. Just know that I think the mausoleum is not only of the forgotten, but of the lost. There are undead things in there that took the other masters.
You see the two goblins behind him are just writing down what you're saying.
Cool. If you excuse me, it's, as you can see, it was a tough being down there. I think I need a few minutes alone.
I think, Master Julius, you have earned such a respite, if what you say is true. By all means, have your rest.
I go past Nehu, I tap him on the shoulder, and I go sit down where I find maybe a few druids or something. Somewhere it looks like it's relaxing.
There are one or two monks that are just like deep in meditation that you can come up to and like form in the Kubaya.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
And you, Master Nehu, may I ask you as to what happened?
He's basically speechless. Anything he would say, Julius would have fucking already pointed it out. Anything else, i.e., Way getting ripped apart in front of him, he's too fucking petrified to bring up.
He goes,
Actually, I think the best way would be he would just kind of look up and just slowly shake his head like he looks fucked.
Yeah.
all right then. It seems that whatever happened has taken its toll. My condolences. He turns, walks over to where they're holding the Grand Master. There is some talk. He snaps his fingers. The other monks nearby step back. They don't look too happy. The Grand Master gets picked up off the ground by unseen forces.
Fuck
The golden ring looks around at everybody, smiles, and they're gone.
Are they gone?
Like a snap. They're just gone.
I stand up and I go, what the fuck? Where's the warlord? He tasked us with this. Or was part of it.
A monk comes up to you, Julius, and goes, Master Julius, we are no friend of the warlords. No monk has been.
Yeah, good point. Probably shouldn't have that. Well, was Zaibatsu just as bad? Was Zaibatsu just as bad?
We are very much aware. We have enemies, Master Julius. Not only do we have enemies within our own people, not everyone is free of corruption. Brothers have been lost and turned against us. We are fighting on every front that exists, within, without. The raiders from the north have grown bold and are pushing through, and because of what happened at Chengdu, peace up there is essentially non-existent. So we need people out there to defend from the raiders. We need to fight the secret police of every clan that belongs in Zaibatsu, for they have all been turned and tainted. We have to fight the mercenary groups that pile in from the imperial lands. Dogs with no leash. No masters to control them. We have to fight the undead that sprout throughout Arkhosis, because the portal is waxing and waning. And the church can't even hold the barriers up 24/7 anymore. Whatever happened at the Mausoleum only worsens our position.
Yeah, you're right. What's that planned?
You and Master Nahu will now appear before the small council that is being created. State what you have seen. So that way, all may know what dire situations we might possibly face.
I accept. We'll do that.
No, you just nods.
Two druids come up, weave a spell on a tree. The tree splits open, and a tree portal opens up, and then they go, "This way, gentlemen."
May I have 1 quick minute, please?
I dare say, Master Julius, that the quick minutes are gone.
I just want to make sure that Juniper's okay.
Very well.
I won't be but more than a minute. And I go straight to Mother.
She looks at you coming up.
I get to her and I go, Mother, is Juniper alright?
You see, just climbing up over her shoulder is Juniper.
My ears get back.
The blood has stopped, but the flesh isn't healing. She goes to speak, but she's just tired. One of the other fairies go, Please. What did this?
Deep under the mausoleum. If you come with us to Small Council, you'll hear more. I will have more time, but there is some pool of this substance, blood-like, but it's more than just liquid. It holds memories. It holds a conscience. It had a hold of her, and I think it's done more than just harm her. I don't know what it is exactly. I know names, but I'll have to deviate that to the Small Council. But please sit in if you can. But it is something far beyond the age of Goktengri.
She nods, flies up to Mother's ear, or whispers into it. You see the expression on her face twist.
Yeah.
She looks back, nods, and then with a wave of her hand, the small patches of grass around her turn into bright, varied flowers. Holding Juniper, two other fairies follow her. She steps onto that patch of flowers. Wind kicks up around her, and as it does so, a swirl of flowers. The wind dies down, and she's gone. One of the fairies remains, and she goes, I will hear what you have to say at this council. Know that if what you say is true, these are essentially dire times more than they are already dire. With that, she casts polymorph on herself, turning herself into an ursine bear of the moon.
That's cool.
And then and it is large. It is bear-like. You can see the similarities there, but the muscles on it are more compact. The fur and hair on this ursine figure, they're without presence of a strong wind. It like flows like reeds of grass.
I'm like, right. If I may ask of one favor of you.
Looks up, head tilts.
I say, next time you see Juniper, tell her that for her first day out, quite a lot happened. I hope that by the next eclipse, she's feeling better. And that adventures are like her father's art. Very different. Very weird. Hope it's okay. Right.
Nods his head.
Let's go.
Then as you walk away, it follows behind.
I go back to the tree portal. I say, all right, let's go.
One of the other monks comes up and he goes, Master Julius, never forget your compassion. The day you do is the day you're gone.
If only that compassion could have saved Guanbo, but he saved us. I can only do the same and repeat that offer to others.
Two of the druids walk through.
I give the monk that said that, I give him one of those fucking strong handshakes, arm shakes, forearm shakes.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, I just give him a big fucking true thank you. And then I nod to Nehu and I walk through the portal.
Just follow on.
Joining you is this now ursine bear of the moon. Stepping through into politics, but deep underground of tunnels so far below they almost reach the first layer of the abyss, the Darakul tunnel, and extend the reaches of their empire further than anyone ever thought they could. For the last great vestiges of defense against the Darakul, the Drow, have all but fallen. And that's where we end.
Oh, fucking knew you were gonna say that. That's a classic Jacob thing to do.
Man, I was so fucking ready to break down his name over fucking old mate.
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude. I fucking.
I've had enough drink to fucking act that out. Man. Like, Fu was like kind of not as bad, not just because I didn't quite like him as much, but also because I just kind of rolled up and he was just weird. Whereas Wei, Nayu watched him get fucking dragged off and torn apart, and he couldn't do anything about it.
Pretty sad.
That's
man.
fucked him up.
Yeah, it's sad. That's fucked.
And I'd also like to say, I was so fucking close to quite possibly killing Nayu if you hadn't rolled so high to save Juniper.
Yeah, wow.
I was gonna do some fucking perk flying shit that my dragon monk shit has to fly up and pummel the fuck out of that eyeball.
Oh, that would have been fucking cool.
I was gonna like fully fucking scream and everything about it, but nah. Big fucking double. But no, thankfully, because that likely would have ended in fucking.
Yeah, guys, you could have. Who knows if you even fucking penetrate the eye? Like, what's it made of, man? Who fucking knows?
The hope was, at the very least, it would have loosened shit up for you to get her out. But I think fuck you rolled so high.
Dude, and I'll tell you what, two things, Jacob. One, you're a motherfucker for not telling me it's gonna be a horror fucking session. That was fucked. And two, fucking, there's no light around you except the fucking flying fire kick thing there. So when you're doing the deep speech thing with you and Wei, all I see is your face and your hand, and then the fucking flame light up. And you're like, I was like, oh fucking Jesus, like that's fucking scary as hell.
Honestly, I've never been actually scared at any D&D game or anything, but in that fucking room where you're talking about like, oh, he's just standing there, I started getting the shivers. And then there's that one, and I was like, ugh! And then closing the door, you hear people standing up. Fuck!
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck that noise. That's what it is.
Fuck this!
Nah, dude, that's scary. It's the same with fucking talking to Guambo, and you're like, you know, I'm looking at him, and he looks behind me. That shit's real to me, man. I fucking hate that stuff. I'm like, fuck, man, what are you doing? Oh, awful. That was awesome. That's really cool. I hate horror shit, so fuck you for that. But also quite enjoyable.
Yeah, I thought of like, because a long time ago I was I made mention of like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if like I could get you guys to role play events that have happened throughout the world. And then you made mention of like, why don't you write a book? And I was like, nah, I don't want to fucking write a book. and then it's just okay. It really struck like something I wanted to do in regards to like an extra sense that the world is really feeling lived in is if your if your backup characters are out there, they're doing stuff, and it's more than just like, oh yeah, this is what this guy's doing. Now you know what they're doing.
Yeah. And it's cool too because it adds like context to like it's hard, right? When he's like golden ring, Zabatsu was like, oh, there's a part of me like Ezekiel just fucking came out like, oh fuck you, motherfucker. So it's cool to like add context to that. So it's so much more deeper shit. The secret police stuff's now fucking got some legitimacies. Not some legitimacy, not that it doesn't before, but you know, it now adds an extra context, at least for me, in the world of Arkhosis, where this world is like, there's so much shit happening, dude. Like, northern of the continent is fucking Tiamat coming into the world. That whole shit's happening. This underground shit that's probably gonna fucking boil over and fuck something real bad. A heritage place of Arkhosis, the Mausoleum of the Forgotten, like a fucking, you know, a sacred area is now fucked. Like, what's to say that fucking the Shrine of the Animals doesn't get fucked at some point? Like, what? You know, like, why was the Mausoleum built there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking questions,
what part of the map was north again? Was it like just straight up, right, left, down?
Chengdu's north, isn't it? Oh, it's like northwest.
Because I feel like we've gone over this before, and the top of the map turned out not to be north. Something?
I can't remember.
Okay,
if it's north, then that's also another thing weighing on Navy's mind because he's from Moan, which is like almost at the very top.
Yes. So so Arkhosis is on. So in regards to when that guy was saying, yeah, we got guys to the north, raiders coming in. That's from the Frozen Wastes, which is the northern, like the top north of Volusia, being the continent that we are on right now. Arkhosis is on the western point, connected to the Frozen Waste, which is the northern point. And Naku would already know that, every now and then during what has been dubbed raiding season, the clans and like the tribesmen from the Frozen Wastes just raid all either down the coast or along the edges of all the other nations that the Frozen Wastes connect to.
Oh.
That's this version side of what they perceive as their way of life. But with this extra context of what this gentleman has said within earshot of Naku, would now know that one, because there's no warlord in Chengdu keeping every other cunt like in line.
The warlord's gone.
Warlord's gone.
Yeah. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. I forgot it was fucking Chengdu's province.
See, because of the history of Arkhosis, and then shitting it, like things happening, the people essentially making sure that shit runs was keeping the clans in order, making sure that they ran, were the warlords, because they had the gems. Before the warlords, there was the dynasty of the imperial bloodline, which you guys are now chasing. Which is in Tianjin at the moment. You guys are chasing the last remnant of. So it used to be that bloodline doing that as a central form of governance. That collapsed after the war with the Imperials, and they lost. Became the warlords, who everybody's got a gem. So that's their position of like, yeah, I can be king, but no one's going to because there's so many warlords. But warlords can only do so much, and warlords are tempered by personal issues and ambition and their own greed. They don't have what the imperial family used to have, which is mass oversight from the church.
Right. What a land Arkhosis is, mate.
It really is quite a land.
I wanna say it's my favorite part of your world, and it should be by all rights. But I'm just a fucking look.
Yeah, campaign 2, campaign 1, episode 2. That guy.
Fuck off! No, not the fucking orc. No, just the Southern Province is cool, man. My girl, my fucking queen, Oriella, she's from there, bro. Is she from there, right? She's from the Southern Province.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's home. That doesn't matter where I am in the fucking Valencia.
Yeah, but she's dead. So what does it matter?
I had hold to the memory. If anyone who's random literally joining this YouTube channel is watching this, by the way, in fucking 6 years time from here, look at the other YouTube videos, alright? Just look at the Camper One shit, alright? I forgot I was recording. I'll leave it there, actually. Thanks for watching.